Hello and welcome to Pedanticar. My name is Andrei and this is the Hyundai i20. If you're in the market for a small family hatchback, well, you're in luck. To say you're spoiled for choice is a massive understatement. In the small super mini segment, you have a plethora of options from most manufacturers with some pretty strong contenders going at it for quite some time. You have the Polo, the Fabia, the Fiesta, the Clio, the Ibiza, the 208, the Yaris, you name it, there's a lot out there. But have you ever considered the i20? You must have, since it's one of Hyundai's better-selling models and it's one that has been designed in Europe for European needs. They have observed the preferences of this market and through several iterations have reached this conclusion. It is lower, wider, and much more aggressive than the outgoing model, very much in line with the current trends. But I feel that merely looking European isn't enough to win over the hearts of potential buyers. So what makes this car so special? Many thanks to H-Point in Dordrecht for making this first impressions video possible. You can find a link to their website in the video description below, and if ever you're in the neighborhood, please stop by and tell them that Pedanticar sent you. Now on with the video. Is beauty skin deep with this one? Is beauty an actual thing with this one? Surely it's a very subjective, in the eye of the beholder matter and all that, but I find it pretty fantastic from some angles, and not so inspired from others. I particularly like the way the car looks like from behind and a little to the side. I like the way the fuel door is integrated into the rear wing against the taillight a la Ford Focus Mark III hatchback. I like the pointy bit of chrome trim and the three distinctive horizontal lines flanking it as you head towards the rear. I like the way the door handles are so elegantly integrated and that all the body panels are so perfectly aligned. What I don't like is that great gaping mouth in its front. Surely it didn't need so much airflow for its cooling, but I guess it's a contemporary trend to artificially increase the presence of your car when seen from the front. Since it could be considered a ubiquitous design element these days for most brands, I won't hold it against Hyundai, but this trend is getting a little bit out of hand. Overall, even though I'm not in love with the i20, it surely is distinctive enough to turn some heads, especially when you choose this fantastic color named Deep Blue. In overcast weather, it almost looks indigo, while in sunny weather, it turns to a fantastic shade of royal sapphire. The Practicality, on the other hand, is exactly what you'd expect for in a car of this size, and suffice to say, you won't be having the most prolific IKEA shopping spree with this one, but you will be getting a split folding bench in the rear, so that's something. Stepping inside, the first thing you notice is the weight of the door. Feels like it's pulled from a class above and bolted onto a Super Mini. Then you think, let me check that again, and you close the door, only to hear a very reassuring thud, and then open it again and realize you're not imagining things. The car is superbly built. No wonder Hyundai is putting their money where their mouth is and giving you one of the best-in-class warranties of 5 years with unlimited kilometers. Once you're inside, you are greeted by a very contemporary feeling of technology. You have a digital instrument cluster, a 10.2-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and smartphone connectivity via the Hyundai BlueLink app, a very good 7.1 system from Bose, and so many more toys that cannot be mentioned here because the video would take a very long time indeed. It's a great place to be, and even though I'm 1m93, I could still find a very good driving position with ample adjustment possibilities from the seats, which unfortunately don't come with lumbar support, the steering wheel which also adjusts for both reach and rake, and comfortable, well-judged touch points for your elbows. So the ergonomics of the interior are adequate. I feel that one of the downsides of this segment rather than the car is the use of non-premium materials. Even though the fit and finish is exemplary, the hard plastics are unfortunately used in abundance throughout the cabin, from the door panels to the dashboard and so on. It can be forgiven since you can hardly find a car in this segment with better materials regardless of the price, but when you also factor in the technology it comes with, the i20 starts to make a lot of sense. Driving-wise, the power is not extremely impressive, but it does have something very interesting going on. What we have under the hood is a 3-cylinder 1-liter petrol engine held out by a turbo and a 48-volt mild hybrid technology, which is something absolutely unique in this segment. Not only that, but this whole system sends its 100 horses to the front wheels through the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Sounds like a very complicated system, and it is, with a lot of things that can go wrong. But fear not, just remember you still have 5 more years of unlimited peace of mind through the warranty. Now, even though the power is nothing to write home about, the cornering dynamics did leave me pleasantly surprised. The i20 feels wonderfully balanced and almost playful through the bends. I can barely wait to test the upcoming N variant of this car. One missed opportunity of the i20 is the inclusion of a dedicated electric model. Almost all competing offers on the market right now have one, but Hyundai currently, get it, expects you to go for the Kona electric rather than the clean i20. That being said, they are in the process of launching a brand exclusively of electric cars named Ioniq in a very similar way to how Volvo did with the Polestar, so maybe there will be a similar car to the i20 but with an Ioniq badge and fully electric. But until then, if you'd like to know more about the Kona electric, which shares its platform with the i20, stick around. A full long-term review is coming very soon. So what do I really think about the i20? I think it's a serious contender to take note of, and one that can go toe-to-toe with the top dogs of this segment. It is currently somewhat let down by the powertrain diversity, but I've been reliably informed that more powerful versions of this car will soon reach the shores of the Netherlands. For now though, if you need a small car, which looks good, comes fully packed with technology, gives you a very generous warranty, and is one of the more fairly priced cars out there, you really can't go wrong with the Hyundai i20. Before you go, I'd like to disclaim that this first impressions video was made possible through the goodwill and generosity of H-Point and Dordrecht. No third party had any editorial input or bearing on my opinions, which are 100% my own, and no money exchanged hands. One of the main pillars of this channel is honesty in our car reviews, and we hope to build that up with you. If you like this video, you know what to do.